Hello, welcome to Martha's Fragrance Corner. My name is Martha, and this is my weekly What I've Been Warming video. I have a basket here of all the stuff that I warmed this week, and then I can give you my thoughts on warm, because sometimes it's very different what you smell on cold and what it's like on warm. I have a mix of Lavender and Speckles, Teddy Bees, I have a scoop in here, and some Scentsy. And you know what? I think next week there may not be one. There probably is not a video next week, so maybe they're not all weekly, but yeah, I'm going on a little vacation, little teeny vacation, so I don't think I'm going to have a chance to share that, but I'll be back the following week. Anyway, let's talk about what's in this basket. If you're interested in hearing that, then stick around. I timestamp everything, but we're going to start off with Scentsy. I actually did, pretty good here. So let's start off with, let me just start off with what's in this bag. This is actually Soar High Through the Sky. I just had some brick cubes in here because I had split the brick with my daughter. So Soaring High or Soar High is the jumbo brick that they came out with back in 2023, I think it was. It's a really nice scent. I don't have the scent notes with me, but it's got like melon and maybe apple, and it's a really nice fruity scent, and it's a good performer. It's a good scent. It lasts a long time. In fact, it's down in open space right now. I put it in yesterday morning. We are now at 6 p.m. the next day. So it's still going pretty well. And, or actually, sorry, it's in the guest room. It was downstairs, and I put some little leftovers in the guest room. So in the guest room, it's been there like a day and a half. It is a really nice smell, long lasting, a good throw. It's all the things that you'd want in a wax melt. So, so Soaring High or Soar High Through the Sky. If you ever see this in clearance, they did have this brick in clearance a little while ago. I didn't grab another brick because I'm not a brick person, but it's a really nice scent. So if I saw it in a bar size, I would probably get it, but that is Soar High from that Dumbo collection. And you know what? I'm sorry if you're going to see a Band-Aid. It's clean. It's a clean Band-Aid. But I cut my hair this morning because that's what I do. Sometimes I'm in the mood to I was like, my mom actually made a comment. She's like, your hair's getting really long. And I go, it kind of is. So I decided to chop it this morning, and I was thinking about it, and I'm like, don't cut your finger. Don't cut your finger, because, they're sharp scissors. And I cut my finger. And I know I have a mother who's a hairdresser, and now my oldest is a hairdresser. She got her certificate in December, and I'm still cutting my own hair. I don't know, maybe it runs in the family. I don't know. There's something satisfying about going snip, but I missed my finger a little bit. Okay, next one is Apricot Cloud. Apricot Cloud is part of the Easter collection, I believe, and this Valentine's collection, because it came with Peppered with Kisses and something else, Sweetheart Cookies, something like that. I had held on to this scent because it was very light on cold. I'd heard people talk about this on warm, saying it was always light, also light. Having trouble today. Also light. And I figured I'll give it another month and see what I think. It was light. I warmed it in this bedroom here. I put 6 cubes out of the 8, and I could barely smell it. This was just very light. And when did I get this? February? Early end of January, February, beginning of February, I think. So I just don't want to wait that long. And I don't know. You know what I mean? With Scentsy, I kind of feel like I get it. I will have bars sometimes. In fact, I'm trying to think. I have this one here. It's from 2023. So sometimes things just cure for a long time. But a lot of times when I buy Scentsy, it's like I want to just be able to warm it. So this is a no for me. I think I currently kind of kept it in my club just to see what I think. And yeah, it's very light. All I got was like an apricot scent, which obviously apricot is in here. It's like apricot and maybe vanilla or marshmallow, something like that. But barely smelled it. 6 cubes in the bedroom. On the other hand, I only have 4 cubes in the same bedroom, same warmers, but instead of 6, I only have 2 warmers on. For this scent, this is Fuzzy Blanket, and I just have half of this clam going, basically. This is from 2023, and this scent, I might have taken it out of my club. I have to go back and look. I do like this scent, but it is very strong. And I feel like I don't need it in my club, so I'm pretty sure I took it out of my club. It's a nice scent. It's cozy. It's got a great throw, long lasting, great performer. So this is, I mean, I kind of expect that from, I know not every wax scent is going to be like that. I think I'm more forgiving with vendor wax, but another just great performer. This is not a scent I would warm in open space because it's, for me, more of a bedroom scent, but I know it would throw very, very well if I wanted to downstairs. But I'm keeping the last 4 here for another day because 2 is enough. I think if I put 6 in here, it would be too much for me. And when I first put this on, I only used 2 last night, maybe 2 or 3 hours before going to bed, because if I had 4, it would be one of those scents where I'd have trouble sleeping. Like, it's just a little too much. So when I woke up this morning, I used the other 2 to make 4. So it's still going great. We're probably at like 10 hours right now on that scent, and it's still really, really strong. This next one here is Key Lime Pie. This is from the Bring Back My Bar from this year, back in January, and this is fantastic. This is a great scent. I really love key lime scents. I love lime scents. Like cocoa lime is one that I feel like I'm going to have it in my club. It's currently available, but it'll be one that I'll have in my club all the time. Really nice, and it performed pretty well. Now, I did use the whole thing. Yes, I used the whole clamshell down in open space, so maybe it could be a little stronger. It wasn't as strong as maybe it could be, but I don't think this scent is that kind of super strong scent. But I could smell it. It was beautiful. It filled the open space. I did use the whole clamshell, and I would say it lasted. Lasted not quite a full day, so this is one that tapered off over time, but a really nice scent. I didn't put this in my club because, like I said, I like cocoa lime and I like crumb top, and it kind of gives me a similar scent, but really nice and refreshing. A really nice, refreshing scent. Okay, sandalwood and cranberries. This is from, it looks like I got this in July of 2024. So was this part of the Bring Back My Bar? I was trying to think about when did I get this. Based on the sticker, I'm guessing this must have been Bring Back My Bar last year, maybe last summer, but it's sandalwood and cranberries. This was a really nice surprise. I warmed this down in open space. I used 6 cubes down in open space and then split the remaining 2 in between the bathrooms. And this, though, the cranberry, how can I describe this one? This was kind of body care, kind of, or perfumey. Like, there was almost like a perfumey note, but not quite perfumey, like a fruity. But the cranberry wasn't like your typical, like, tart cranberry or like a fruity cranberry. It was kind of juicy. The sandalwood was there, but it was like something else. This almost had a body care kind of vibe to it, but I liked it down in open space. It wasn't like a scent that I feel would only, for myself, would be a bedroom scent, but it would be nice in the bedroom as well. So I really like this one. This was a pleasant surprise, not what I was expecting. Great throw, lasted over a day. What else can I say about this? I've used it only in Scentsy warmers downstairs, and I really enjoy the scent. So if this were to come back, I would probably grab a couple just to have. Not a club bar necessarily for me, but I did enjoy this one a lot. So that is sandalwood and cranberries. This had to be Bring Back My Bar last year, I think. I was kind of not paying attention last year too much. All right, that was my Scentsy, and let's move on to Lavender and Speckles. Okay, Whiskey Sweet. This is Golden Amber, vanilla infused whiskey and sweet red berries. Whiskey Sweet. I've had this since August of 2023. So yeah, one of the older scents. This I purchased because I love Sweet Whiskey from Bath and Body Works, and this is exactly what it smells like. I warmed this down. I warmed this here in the bedroom between the two bedrooms, and it smells like that. It's, if you're familiar with Sweet Whiskey from Bath and Body Works, that's exactly what it smelled like. Really pretty, very, for me, like a perfumey scent, bedroom scent, and it was a very good, strong performer. This was those little rosettes, so kind of the original wax. I've been warming this month the original wax and the olive oil wax, and this was a fantastic performer. A lot of the Lavender and Speckles I've been warming this month has been curing for over a year, so I've noticed just really, I've been having a great month with Lavender and Speckles. Really, really great performance, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. Great performer, great throw, long lasting. This was a winner. So that is Whiskey Sweet. Okay, let's do this Super Tarts. This is kind of my one and only Super Tarts that I have in my stash. This was in friend mail from Summer Michelle, and this is called It's a Jolly Holiday. It's scent notes of blackberry and funnel cake. I warmed this clamshell in open space downstairs, and it was just okay. Actually, I warmed it in my Scentsy warmers. I used, this is probably about 2.5 ounces, I think. It was nice. It was a nice blackberry. I do love blackberry scents. That's pretty much all I smelled. I smelled blackberry with it was probably the funnel cake, but just like a bakery, that sounded weird, a bakery blackberry scent. Something happened to my throat. But it was medium performer, medium low, I'd say, low medium performer down in open space. I don't know, when this was poured or anything. All I really smelled was just blackberry every once in a while. It would just kind of, I'd get a whiff of it. So this one was just okay. So It's a Jolly Holiday from Super Tarts. Okay, from Teddy Bees, it's glasses time. Because tiny writing. Okay, this is Snow Queen. So this is a tub of Snow Queen. This was a partial that I had. And this is scent notes of marshmallow fireside, warm vanilla sugar, and sugared spruce. This is poured August of 2023. This was a partial that I had split, I think, between my friends. And I warmed this here in the bedroom in Scentsy warmers. That's pretty much what I have up here. And this was a pretty scent. I got the spruce, but it was perfumey. It was cozy. I did get a lot of that really nice vanilla and the marshmallow fireside. So it had that creaminess to it. And the sugared spruce was very nice. It wasn't too tree-like. In fact, I'd say the spruce was just in the background. So really a pretty scent, light performer for me. I'd say light edging on maybe a low medium. But it wasn't super memorable, other than when I would come in here, I can smell it. Not strong, but I could smell it. And I'm like, that's nice. But it's not like a scent that I feel I need to have again. It wasn't something that really stuck out to me. But it was pretty. So that is Snow Queen from Teddy Bees. Speaking of Teddy Bees, I think I got it's shipping soon. Hasn't maybe shipped yet, but I will have Teddy Bees pretty soon. So I'm excited about that haul coming up. And what else, Mike? What else? I have a Scentsy video coming up. And I think that's all I have so far in the works. But that's just a reminder. If you haven't subscribed, then consider subscribing and hit the bell so you'll get notified when I have new videos up. So this next one here is, when I bought it, it was Scoopable Wax Melts was the company. Now they're Macaron Wax Melts, and I don't believe they make scoops anymore. But this one is warm vanilla sugar type. This is rich notes of sugar and vanilla nestled with a hint of musk. This is from April of 2024. So that is my little scoop. You can see that I've used maybe like a third of it. And it just smells like a vanilla, like a perfumey vanilla, like a body care vanilla. I warmed this one evening down in open space. I just kind of had 4 warmers going, and I just dropped some in there just because I was one of those where I don't really feel like putting something that I really want to pay attention to. And it was vanilla. I think this is a good mixer. Or some days maybe just vanilla sounds nice, but it was fine. You know, it was good. It worked. It performed. Filled open space for the amount that I put downstairs as a medium throw. But yeah, nothing to it really other than it was a nice vanilla. Okay, I'm gonna close this out with Knowles Farm Scents. I have 2 here. This one I finished. This is Cheat Day. This is Strawberry Pound Cake, Sugar Cookie Royal, and Birthday Cake. This was poured September of 2023. I hope I'm getting low on any 2023 scents, but I think I still have quite a bit. So Cheat Day. This is has my favorite strawberry pound cake, and then of course cookie in there, and then birthday cake. So I mean, it's great. I love his strawberry pound cake, and this was just that plus a little bit more. Warmed it downstairs in open space. Performed fantastic for me. I'd say this one lasted maybe about 6 hours. His strawberry pound cake I don't think lasts super long, but it's such a good scent. I really love it. I don't know what else to say. Great scent. I would probably buy stuff with strawberry pound cake in anything. I kind of feel like I like his strawberry pound cake just on its own a little bit more than this blend, because of the birthday cake. I'm not always a birthday cake person, but I did enjoy this a lot and performed in my Scentsy warmers downstairs, and I finished Cheat Day. And then last but not least, I'm going to have to go on his Facebook group and ask if he's going to add this to the May pre-order list, because this is really good. This is Pharaoh. This is jasmine, tonka bean, patchouli, sandalwood, leather, amber, and musk. This was poured looks like May of 2024, so about a year ago. Finally getting around to melting it. Melted it here in the bedroom and in open space downstairs. It's going today in open space, but the other day I warmed it here in the bedroom, and it's beautiful. I was so scared of this scent, and I didn't buy it the first time I saw it on his pre-order list in 2023 because of the leather, really because of the leather and patchouli. I think those 2 notes are like, I don't know about that one. This is so nice. And when I smelled it on cold, I'm like, what was I afraid of? It's really nice. The leather in here is not, there's a hint of it, but it's not a strong leather. It's not like cow leather, if you know what I mean. It's not like you walked into like a Western store or like Boots or anything like that. It's like high-end leather, if you know what I mean. And the patchouli, it's like you wouldn't quite pick up patchouli. What I get from here is like a perfuminess to it. So this worked really well in the bedroom. I give it a medium high in the bedroom. Downstairs, it's actually doing well. I mean, I put more downstairs, so I'd say it's doing like medium downstairs right now, but medium high in the bedrooms. Really beautiful scent. I would definitely get this again. Good performer in my Scentsy warmers. Let's see what else. Long lasting. So this did last a long time. I left this on in the bedroom all day and in the evening, and I could still smell it. This was one where it was kind of wafting in the hallway. So really, really nice performance. Great scent. Pharaoh from Knowles Farm Scents. So I will find out. I will ask him maybe after I film this video if he's going to offer this again, because I will pick one up if he does. So that is what I melted this week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know what your favorites were. Let me tell you what my favorite was. My favorite melts this week. I mean, this is a tough one. My favorite melt this week, I'm going to say I really am enjoying Pharaoh for sure. I loved key lime pie. It kind of hit that perfect spring day, really nice. But I'm going to say that the sandalwood and cranberry, maybe not my favorite melt, but my surprise. Like, it was a surprise in a really good way. You know, with a lot of things in life, it's all about expectations, right? I wasn't expecting much from it, and I was really, really surprised. So let me know what your favorite melt this week was, or what was a dud, or what you were just kind of bummed about. I'd love to know. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye-bye.